Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here, back with some more of our road to the league, and the road is being very bumpy for us here in St. Andrews. The transfer window kind of screwed us, and we've been trying to go with decent talent, or at least not decent talent, but lower talent, and it's just not actually working out for us. Do we switch our keepers back? Yep. We're gonna bring in Briar. Okay, let's see how this goes. We're gonna go in with a positive. We want to attack and do some work. It's a match we should win, guys. We started off with an opportunity here. To Evans, McGee, to Mullet, play it to Maddox, and can't finish. You might ask why Maddox is taking those, well, that's right out the crossbar, but taking those corners and the place kicks? Well, it's because he's only 5'7". And he is our best place kicker. Hallam here to Walton, over to Mullet, in the middle to McGee, to Evans, to Walton. Trying to get something going here. Play it in space, and there's Walton. Over, and Maddox one time. There we go. Play it in the space. Can we literally get this for the FA Cup? We can actually play decent. Fired to Evans, McGlinchey. That was not a good play in the middle. Come on, McGee. Stay on your feet. No shot. And that's right over to Briar. So he's back in the goal for this game. There's Maddox. There's a good one. Mullet's out in front. And he shanks it. It's not even on target. Have another chance here, but Reed can take possession of this. Too far there to Williams. Hallam. Back to Williams, playing it deep, and there's Maddox, and that's off the crossbar or the woodwork. Oh my gosh, we can't finish. We've had so many chances to put this game away. Here's Walton playing it deep. Roach down the sideline, and that's a good block. McGee heading it over. We're holding a decent shape at least. Reed trying to play it deep. Mark is there, and that's going to be off the bar, but easy. Rebound by Chapman, and it's tied 1-1. Okay, going into the 44th minute. Garthwaite has it. McGee trying to play it through the middle. Evans to Maddox and doesn't have a run there. Gonna reset. McGee to Maddox outside of Walton. Walton looking for something in the middle. It's not there. Back to Mullet. McGee plays it to Evans. Back to McGee. McGlinchey kind of passing it around. There's Byard. Takes a shot, and there it is. Byard finishes it in the right upper corner of the goal. Not really the back corner there. And Byard finally finishes. Okay. We can find another gear. Going here, Maddox has some room, but gonna pass it back to McGee. McGlinchey trying to get in the middle to Evans. Back to McGlinchey. That's a good shot. That's a good shot there. Tactical subs. We want to bring in any subs here. Lawson can come in and play that left back position where Byard is. We're playing middle. Actually, I'm just going to keep it with the shape that we have already. It's 2-1 to us. Hallam here. To Walton. In the middle of the mullet. To McGee. Playing it through to Maddox. Playing it deep there to Maddox over the top. So 1-on-2. Center's going to go back, playing it in the middle. Good pass to McGee and good decision back to Hallam. Williams played over the top. There's Evans one time and over the goal. No threat there. Going to another one in the 60th minute here. Garthwaite looking to Byard. Trying to play it through McGee. Nothing there. Playing over the top to Evans. Evans to Maddox, and it's going to be headed right back to Morris, the keeper. Still 2-1 here. We're putting pressure out to Walton. Taking control of this one. Mullet. Maddox into some space. Into the middle. Evans. No shot on goals there. Walton gonna play with it. Try to give it back to Maddox. No turn. McGee. There it is with a one time in the back of the net. It is 3-1. Our experiment is paying off. So maybe the changes we have made allow us to use our best forwards up there, and we might actually go on with this one. I was thinking about maybe using this formation at the beginning of the year, but kind of a stubborn not to change, and well, it's working pretty well. Playing it deep. Plus, we were expected to win this game. So we're still not obviously to the point where we are going to take this. Still the 65th minute, but Evans here has some speed. Looking, gonna play it to Mullet, and that's a good save by Morris. Going over, and that's back corner and headed out. Williams is gonna grab that one and hit it back to Hallam. That's going to be the end of that. So Briar's going deep. That's headed over to Bonfield. Swift. Looking for some movement. Can be back to Reed. Just passing it around. There's a through ball to Bonfield. He has a one-on-one, and that's going to be in the back of the net. It's 3-2. I mean, that's some good passing it around. We're going to keep who we have in right now. They're going to have one more chance. Okay, penalty takers. We're gonna go Maddox, Evans, Mullet, McGee, McGlinchey, Briars. Okay. Here's the pep talk. Show the courage of your convictions, leave no room for regret. We're winners. Okay, here we go. Maddox is going to start it off for us. And that's saved. Okay, mark here. And that's in. All right, Evans. If we lose this in PKs, okay, ties it up. We need a save from Briar. And that's Morris, the keeper. We need a save or a miss. Okay. We have to make this. And we need a save. It comes down to the last kick. Okay, we need this save. Oh, I'm nervous. This is liver sledge. If we block this. Nope. And we lose in penalty kicks. should have won that. I mean, he played well. I mean, you did pretty good. He has the ability. I have no concerns about him. You were superb, Maddox. He's way out the first team. So I would skip forward, but we're on the hot seat, so every game counts. And we were fired. So here we are, guys. We are in a job interview here with Buckhurst Hill. They are 16th in the Eastern Counties League Division 1 South. So with 10 points, we're trying to get here. So can you use our concerns about your lack of experience? I think it's worth taking a risk. I've always wanted to work at a club like this. I'm exploring my options. I'm gonna say I didn't like how the board was doing it. I'm gonna say I'm gonna build a strong relationship with the fans. Never once left. Be able to command the back end of the players. Okay, the vision here is work within the payroll budget. Be competitive. The top half finish. Sounds fine. I think I could finish in a mid-table league position. I think you need a bigger budget. No requests. So we'll see how we get. I also put in for one other team. I'm hoping they get back to me. So we weren't actually offered. Okay. Our payroll budget. Okay. 700. I'll start negotiations here. I'll finalize that deal. Okay. Okay, here we are in Buckhurst Hill. So let's look at this roster. All right, guys. So we're gonna come in and play our first game here. We have no role abilities. We're waiting to bring in a coach at this point. So we're just gonna wing it and see what happens. Unfortunately, once we get a assistant coach, we'll see how this goes. So Buckhurst Hill, our first game as coach. Here's Spink and Landis. Wow, it's cleared out really good there. Marshall to Polan, back to Marshall. There's Tarft playing it to Howell in the middle. And Howell, there's his first goal of the season. They're going to say he's offsides, though. Yeah, I would say he's way offsides, actually. Here's Tarft to Hudson, playing it to Polan. Back out to Marshall, back to Polan. Gale looking for some space. And we lost it right there. It's going to be keeper ball there by Beeson. Head, and that's in space. Polan is there, and that is right at the keeper. We cannot head that in. Okay. Let's keep it going. Here's 2 goals. Okay. Made a change there to put out Ogilvy. Going deep out to Polan in the middle, and that is finished. Do we have our duo up top? Hudson Woosley over, and that's just wide left. Oh, what a good ball there. Schilling looking. Gonna put it back to Heffernan. Switch and field to Gale. Looking, going in the middle, and Schilling, that's over. I don't know how this team is not doing much better than they already were. We're gonna get our center mids out, I think. Here's center back. Robinson can be that center back. Oh, and Davey. Come on, guys. Let's attack. We're gonna draw 0-0 or 1-1. You defended well. Foster on the midfield. Thought you made a difference in the attack today. So we're back, guys. I did play one other game here with Lewisham Borough Community, and it was a 4-3 loss. They went ahead and scored in the 78th minute with 10 men on the field, and we just could not hold from there. Really unfortunate. We played pretty decent, and we just couldn't hold. Kind of unfortunate that happened, and we had some opportunities. Our XG wasn't the worst in this one. I felt like we certainly played them hand in hand, but I mean, giving up all these goals and retaking the league in the 59th minute and allowing that or actually tying it up in the 59th minute and allowing that goal. It's kind of the luck that we've been having in Football Manager lately. We did get a coach before we head into AFC Sudbury reserves, and that allows us to actually look at our squad. And I thought maybe we'd come and do this and it would be horrible. Actually, it's not. Obviously, these guys are under 23 and under 19 players. I don't think we're paying any of them anything in the first place. They're just kind of auto-generated at this point. And then this is the squad that is being paid, that are actual generated people up. So let's look at it through the actual tactics. So we're still running what is a 4-3-1-2. And it's kind of what we're suited to play as. George Landias here, who's 30 years old. He's going to be on the... he's still in his prime years. He's going to start going down off the kind of the high end. But I think he's going to be a good player for this division. And then from there, we'll have to figure out what to do if he ends up leaving. He's on until, was it July of next year? So at the end of the season with him. Dan Polan, another guy, a forward, 32 years old, up there, 20 pounds until June. Star player in his prime years. And again, another guy that is in his 30s. And then we had an issue what we're going to do at attacking mid and some of these other positions, but Sonny Schilling, really, we've gave him a actual contract, and we've kind of waiting for him to do that. He has a couple bids from Virginia Water, Littleworth Town, and Holland's Blair. See here is the contract info. We were trying to give him a actual contract in that. Let's look at the offer. Get him on there till this. This exceeds the max board allowance, which kind of doesn't help us, which is definitely unfortunate in that. We go down to 25 and maybe we can give him maybe this, but giving him this salary, I'm not sure if he'll be able to actually do that. So instead, we're kind of going with the existing, and we'll see what he actually ends up doing. We'll suggest this, and we'll see what he ends up doing in that. Sam Howell, young prospect who's 16 years old, getting his ability up. He's playing this center mid position here, which he is accomplished, so he's getting better there. He's another guy that is on 5 pounds a week, but 16 years old, it's not too big of a deal. Nicky Marshall, who's also 16. He's pretty far off of what should be first team football, but we've kind of at this level had to put him up there. Gareth Heffernan, another 16 years old. Guy out of Ireland. Important player, looks pretty good for this level at this point, I think. And I think he could play. He's not going to be a consistent guy, but we'll see how that goes. Hudson Woosley, who's another guy, 17 years old, getting his growth up as well. Tom Gale, Sean Roberts. We got a decent defense, so that kind of helps us. James Beeson isn't the greatest goalkeeper, 29 years old. And then we have our guys down here, which are way off on all this. But we'll kind of see how this goes. Shane Galevi was one of the guys that scored one of the goals in our first game. And that he has a calf strain. But, I mean, at 16 years old, he'll probably end up going down. He needs some more playing time and development. And a lot of these guys do as well. So that's why we're looking for in the transfer window, as we see Sonny Schilling getting these contract info. So I don't think he's going to end up leaving. And then we are looking for a couple of players ourselves. So, looking at us, that would be in here. Oh, transfer targets. Here we go. So transfer targets, I'm looking to bring some guys over from St. Andrews. So Maddox, Mullet, and McGlinchey. Moving him over. I really like McGlinchey. I think he could be a guy that actually develops and could be a good piece there. Maddox was absolutely phenomenal up at the top. And I think bringing him in would be great, as well as Mullet being attacking midfielder, because that portion means that we can come back and look at Tarft at 24 years old. I mean, he's up there, but I think he is more suited to play Howell's position, and Howell can move back and actually play up top, or he can kind of move around with that. I think Howell, though, should go down to another position, but another thing that is big with that for our transfer targets is Reviso can play that attacking midfielder as well, which would be good. McGlinchey can play a left, and we can get him going there. Maddox can play a left or a right, but I mean, I think he's better up top. And I'm kind of just getting ready for when Landis and Polan kind of leave. I'm not big on a lot of these guys that are down here. He's way off of first team level. I think he needs to go down as well and get some stuff. This guy could play. Matthew Robinson could be up here. Connor Martin. I mean, I think he could stay up here as well. Anu could probably stay up. We'd keep off a goalkeeper, so we might look at like Tarft, Marshall, kind of moving around some players in that. And that would be like the idea from there. I mean, even Shane Galivi here, or Aglive, could go down to a lower level and develop. So that is kind of the team with that, and kind of what we're going to do so on with this. The biggest thing is for this squad, the competitions. So here's where we're at right now. We took over the team and we were pretty much in last, I think, with 2 ties. That just put us up at 17th. And I think we can at least finish mid-table. by the end of the season. It's not out of the realm of possibility. That's our board expectation, is mid-table. And then we can kind of rebuild from there and kind of figure out what we want to do. We're well within our budget. Sciences continue to kill me, but yeah, we're way within our budget, which is nice. So we're massively in the black team-wise. This is a healthy team that will likely increase its payroll budget a bit. And I think that's where we can get some of those guys that we're transferring in. So that'll be it for this episode, guys. Thank y'all for joining me. Sorry about the whole sinus thing. When I first recorded this, I didn't have any issues, and it kind of popped up the last couple of days, which kind of does suck with that, but we'll fight through it and we'll see how it is. I do have a good week's worth of Football Manager content, and by the time you see this will be the last one before I have to do and record more. Hopefully you're enjoying it at this point. Still exploring the Football Manager realm. It's been 5 or 6 years since I've played the game, so we're getting through it, and we have a lot of games, and maybe we can make some magic happen. I mean, we bring in some talent, maybe we can get it done. So thank y'all for joining me, and I will see you guys next time. Later.